Personal bidding to get it done. With that said, we've got books, we've got guests. This is the community empowerment. Woo, that beat is icy. We got somebody in the studio right now. Very, very powerful work. The brother's name is Derek C. Rizzo. The name of the book is The Open Adoption, A Birth Father's Journey. The brother was telling me a story, and it is riveting. Welcome to the show, bro.
Thanks, so.
Please give us a really quick synopsis of the hell you had to go through that birthed this book. Amazon.com, by the way.
Yeah, well, man, it's a deep story. When I was 18 years old, was an unplanned pregnancy. My girlfriend, she was 18, star basketball player. I'm a star basketball player, cross-country athlete, track. She's 2 months pregnant when she told me, and we didn't know what to do. Then 5 months came around. She still didn't tell her parents. I didn't tell my parents. We just told our teammates. She's 5 months playing in a state basketball playoff game, diving on the floor. And then after that game, that's when her sister found out that she was pregnant and told her parents. And then once that happened, everything turned. And she came to me in my dorm room and just crying, saying, we have to give him up for adoption. That's what my family's telling me we have to do. Wow. Or else they're going to disown me.
And the girl was a white girl.
She's a white girl, yes.
They had a problem, not only
that's the first thing that people think. The family did treat me. I've been dating her since high school, all the way up. I'm at their house. I'm going grocery shopping with the mom. So it wasn't, I don't think it was a race thing. It was, she's a star basketball player going, a scholarship, and they were just thinking for her future.
So tell me a little bit about your interfacing with your son after all of these years.
It was a long journey to get there. So
and the lie that was told.
Yeah. So basically in the open adoption, we were getting pictures and letters throughout his life, and he was supposed to know who we are. So the adopted mother, Jackie, her name is in the book, fictitious name. Jackie was sending me these letters saying, hey, Ethan said your name today. Your picture's on his wall. It'll be there forever. These are the things that I'm getting, and I'm writing him back, telling him, hey, this is what I'm doing today. So this happened for 12 years straight, and on the 13th year, I found out that they lied. They never even told him he was adopted.
So he didn't even know you?
He didn't know me. He never heard of my name.
And the relationship is still strained?
And it's still strained. It's a way that I get to him. I finally search for him, and then he ends up knowing.
And the only way you were able to find him was because of a unique spelling of his name.
Through the grace of God. I give God all the glory. When I was 18 years old, I sat there and signed his name and said, can you please keep his first name? We're not allowed to know the last name or where they live. But they promised me, and they kept that promise. And then when I spelt the name, Ethan, his name is in the book. So for example, Ethan spelled with a Y. And Ethan's not spelled like that.
Right.
So I spelled it, and my girlfriend said, why are you spelling it that way? And I said, why? Because God's telling me, what if one day we need to search for him? And then that's
it's interesting.
Happened.
You were telling me during the break that the birth mother doesn't really want to know him and doesn't want to be connected to him, but you do.
Yeah, the birth mother, after 2 months, she stopped the agency from getting letters and pictures while she was in college. She couldn't take it. She said, I can't take it.
Wow.
So I went ahead and kept my promise and kept sending letters and pictures and being a part of his life, which the letters never got to him.
The Open Adoption, A Birth Father's Journey, based on a true story. Derek C. Rizzo. You really got to go to Amazon.com right now. Call to action. Purchase this work. Very powerful story of a birth father's journey. Listen, I don't bring a lot to you, but when I do, I need you to support it. I need you to run there, get it, and get this perspective. This is a powerful work. I will be reading it myself. The brother autographed it to me. Thank you, man. I appreciate you coming on the show and sharing your story. Now,